What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Conspiracy Corner. Now, unfortunately, if you're watching on YouTube, watching on Rumble, the Conspiracy Corner, placard in the back is white. The canvas is white. It's hard to see, but it says Conspiracy Corner. So we are here today to launch a conspiracy theory that we think, Billy and Steve, when he's here for our Neighborly Discourse show, that there is a big push and something strange in our society right now. I did 3 videos on it. It's on YouTube under our Studio IV YouTube channel. Search it or look for Neighborly Discourse. There's more Neighborly Discourse videos on there. It's a Billy Reacts. It is called Pedophile/Maps. So if you go to that video and watch it, the main topic of those videos is pedophilia maps minor attracted persons. They're trying to make it mainstream. And now my thought on there, which led to this conspiracy theory, is I'll read you the first part of a website here from the Washington Examiner. Utterly horrifying. Virginia Democrat ripped for plan to criminalize parents opposed to gender transitions. A parent activist group blasted a Virginia state legislator who was seeking legislation to bring child abuse criminal charges against parents who oppose their child's gender transitions. So, they're saying that if you as a parent say, no, you're not a transgender, you're not in the wrong body, you need to wait a little bit, grow out of it, experience life, then decide to make that decision later, Virginia is saying you can't do that as a parent. You cannot protect your minor from themselves. So the video I put out, the reaction, the Billy Reacts on YouTube, on Rumble, is about maps/pedophiles. Again, I always say maps for sake of going to look it up. It is, my conspiracy corner thought, my conspiracy theory is this. The transgender movement is quite simple. According to this website you see here on the screen, they want children to make a decision on whether or not they're a boy or a girl, male or female. They have the right at 8, 9, 10 years old to make a decision to transition genders without the parents' consent. And again, the conspiracy theory is this. They're doing that because if an 8-year-old kid, 9-year-old kid can say, I want to be a boy or a girl, I want to change my gender, then they can say, well, guess what? That 35-year-old guy is cute. I want to date him. I don't care that I'm 8. I want to make that decision. They are trying to make pedophilia a mainstream attraction, so to speak. I watched that video again. Go ahead and watch it. I've got some thoughts on it. They are making maps, minor attracted persons, a mainstream thing like it's no big deal. Okay? And they are using the transgender kids as a rallying cry. Be you, be yourself, live happy. Okay, I want to switch my gender, boy to girl. Okay, I want to date, 8-year-old kids as a 50-year-old man. What? Well, no, you're just rallying, be you, be happy, live your best life. Well, my best life as a 45-year-old guy, not me, generally speaking, my best life as a 45-year-old guy is a prepubescent girl. That's what, and then here's your rallying cry, be you, live free, live your best life. Well, if your best life is I feel like I'm trapped in the wrong body at 8 years old, I can make that decision to switch genders, then my best life is 8-year-olds.
8-year-olds, dude.
They're doing that so the 8-year-old can decide, yeah, man, I want to date somebody older. You can't tell me what to do. I'm the adult now. I'm the responsible party. And if you think I'm wrong, if you think that's far-fetched, I get it. Let me read you a couple things here going down the line. We've all seen the images of Joe Biden sniffing a whole bunch of little girls' hairs or heads, not hairs. And there's memes. There's a YouTube video about it. Joe Biden, we'd said on this show, one of our very early on episodes about Hunter Biden's laptop has proof that the Bidens are perverted pedophiles. And Steve was like, bro, don't slander. I'm not slandering. This was reported that the laptop could have information, proof that these guys are twisted. And Steve thought I was joking. He thought I was just being mean or talking crap about a Democrat. I would never do that. It's not that important to me to make up stuff. But that was what we originally talked about. So then, a few months later, all these pictures of Joe Biden sniffing a bunch of little girls' heads comes out. That's wrong, right? That's example one. You mean, oh no, he likes little kids. He likes Pert Plus or whatever this fragrance is. Okay, fine. Then we go down to the next headline here. Links are in the description of the videos, and you can see the clips here on the video. So we got the sniffing of the hair, right? Now we have here, headline USA, Joe Biden and family knew about Hunter's sexually inappropriate relationship with niece. Quote, she told my therapist that I had been sexually inappropriate with redacted. So here's an article that talks about how the Biden family knew Hunter Biden, the son, had an inappropriate relationship with a niece. Now, let's say she's, quote, above age. He's 40, she's 21. Well, niece inquires incest. That's a problem. But my guess is it's a young girl. I'm trying to see age, daughter-in-law. Text message revealed that President Biden knew that his daughter-in-law, Haley Biden, accused Hunter of being sexually inappropriate with his underage niece. So that's from the article. Underage niece. Again, articles in the description below the videos. So here, Hunter Biden allegedly sexually inappropriate relationship with a young underage niece, okay? Here we have President Biden, his daughter. Ashley Biden also recounts times she showered with her father when she was young, something she allegedly wrote as probably not appropriate. So his daughter came out in her diary. She had a diary found where she had written entries about her inappropriate relationship with her dad, taking showers with an adult as a young girl with her father. Now, however you want to slice that up, go for it. To me, that's wrong. Okay? She's taking showers with an underage daughter. Again, Hunter with the incest and with the niece who's underage. Joe with his younger daughter taking showers together. Now, Ashley Biden, a drug addict, left her personal diary under a mattress in a Palm Beach halfway house where she stayed during a rehab stint. The diary reportedly details her drug abuse, sex addiction, and being, quote, hypersexualized. Again, she talks about taking showers with her dad while she was underage. Here we have Joe Biden makes young girl sit on his lap, appears to sniff her at White House event honoring January 6th police officers. And there's a video for that, and there's an article. So we have we've talked about the Bidens being sick, twisted pervs. We've mentioned it many times. Here are articles quoting it. So let's jump here to recent events. Sex offender thanks Ketanji Brown Jackson for 3-month prison sentence. She knew this was going to hold me back, so she didn't really want to add on to that. Sorry to reading it choppily. I have sometimes issues reading some of these words. She didn't really want to add on to apparently already had a bad sentence. So Ketanji Brown, appointed by the Biden administration, she apparently doesn't really have an issue with sex offenders. Gave him a 3-month sentence. Go ahead, read the article. A registered sex offender. So he's already a sex offender. Already broke the law in this capacity. Was given 3 months in prison by Judge Ketanji Brown, who was nominated for the Supreme Court by President Biden. Okay. Now what else do we have? We have Epstein's Island. We know the Clintons have been there. Bill Gates has been there. It's been reported that Melinda Gates, the reason she got a divorce from Bill Gates is because he spent so much time at this island. Countless celebrities had made trips there, foreign diplomats, all sorts of stuff. What do the locals call this island? They call it Pedophile Island. The locals. The private island has been dubbed by locals as Pedophile Island, Orgy Island, and Island of Sin. So Epstein, who was, quote unquote, hung himself, for potentially turning state's witness against all the people who have been to this island, hung himself, quote unquote. American politicians, foreign presidents, business executives, celebrities. There's a list of the people who've shown up on these islands' flight manifests. All sick, twisted perverts. Little kids, pedophile. They call it Pedophile Island. Island of sin. Okay? So when I tell you the conspiracy is they're trying to make pedophilia normal by saying if your kid says they're trans and can make that decision at 8 years old, the Virginia policy shows they're trying to get parents away from helping the kids make a decision to protect them from themselves, making it a criminal act for the parent to tell an 8-year-old kid, no, you can't do that. They're setting that up so that same 8-year-old kid can decide if they want to have an intimate relationship with an adult. This has all happened since Biden has taken, or this has all come out anyway, since Biden's taken office. They elect a Supreme Court justice who's okay with pedophiles. The Biden family, countless articles of incest and pedophilia. Epstein's Island, Pedophile Island, has countless people going there to have sex with little kids, allegedly. Am I wrong? Is this conspiracy theory wrong? They're trying to make pedophilia okay. They're putting in judges in case you get caught. The sentence won't be so light. They're making little kids okay to change gender, so clearly they can enter in a relationship. Weigh the options. A surgery to change your gender, to remove your uterus or take testosterone pills to affirm your gender, or just decide to have a relationship that you can end in a few months. Given the two, the relationship is the least serious, right? As far as the grand scheme, except for it's an 8-year-old, a 10-year-old, a prepubescent child, and an adult. Okay? There's a big problem with that. A huge problem with that I don't even need to stress because it should go without saying. So is my conspiracy theory wrong? They're making you rally cry, live your best life for transgender kids. Well, I also want to date a 50-year-old. Well, hold on. Well, don't say hold on. You told me to live my best life. Am I wrong, guys? This is my conspiracy theory. They're trying to make pedophilia mainstream. And the Bidens, or case in point, across the board, my opinion, the focal point for it. That laptop's going to come out. It's going to be proven. That Epstein's list, and I know a lot of you say, well, Trump's name has reportedly been to the island. Here's what I'll tell you about that. Anything and everything this guy has ever done or not done, the media has ran with it. We know they do not have the patience to where if his name was on this list, to hold it back. Let's say you had celebrity A, celebrity B, Donald Trump, businessman A, foreign diplomat, B again. And Trump's name was in the middle. They would burn those other two people just to show his name on that list. They would quote unquote burn for the cause just to prove Trump was on that island. There's no proof he's ever been there. One or two websites like to say it. It's never been proven. It's factual. Again, my opinion, that Bill Gates has been there. His wife divorced him over it. So these sick, twisted pervs are going there having sex with little kids, allegedly, though the locals call it Pedophile Island. Maybe they're holding back that list because if they get the transgender movement and say, yeah, 8-year-olds can make their own decisions, then the 8-year-old can enter in a romantic relationship with an adult, then all these people on that list will not face public scrutiny. Maybe that's why they're holding it back. That's my conspiracy theory. They're trying to make pedophilia mainstream by ushering in 8-year-olds can make their own decision with transgender gender affirmation so they can make their own decision to date an adult. That's what I think is happening. That's my conspiracy theory. Hope you guys have a great day.